Have you ever seen a player change their number and suddenly everyone's watching? That's exactly what's happening now when Jamyr Gibbs ditches number 26 and suits up in Detroit's legendary number 0. The whole NFL turns its eyes. And this isn't just a jersey swap, it's a loud and clear signal that something big might be coming. And that's just the beginning. In this video, we're breaking down the major changes happening behind the scenes with the Lions, both in the locker room and on the whiteboards. Gibbs is ready to make an even bigger mark, and Detroit wants to prove that last season's 15-2 wasn't just a lucky run. But what does it really mean to lose both coordinators who helped build that explosive offense? Buckle up, because you won't want to miss a single detail. Drop a like, we're just getting started. Jamyr Gibbs is ditching number 26 and rocking the iconic number 0 for the Lions. And honestly, if anyone can pull that off with style, it's him. The NFL offseason always brings wild changes. Sometimes it's blockbuster trades, sometimes it's just a jersey number switch, but even that can say a lot. And Gibbs, one of the league's most electric players, is among the Lions giving their look a fresh spin for 2025. He's not the only one in the number shuffle. Wideout Jameson Williams is joining in, and defensive back Terrion Arnold, who had a solid rookie season wearing number 6, is kicking off year 2 with a different vibe and a new number. But let's be real, Gibbs is the headline here. Ever since he left Alabama and got picked 12th overall in the 2023 draft, Gibbs has been a key piece in Dan Campbell's offense. Alongside David Montgomery, he formed one of the most exciting RB duos in the league. Fans lovingly nicknamed them Sonic and Knuckles. And Detroit, a team long seen as underdogs, exploded to a 12-5 record and made it to the NFC Championship game for the first time since the 90s. Last season, Gibbs didn't mess around. He racked up over 1,400 total yards, led the league with 16 rushing touchdowns, and already has 2 Pro Bowl nods under his belt. The guy's a rocket. So yeah, it makes sense to think 2025 could be the year he fully takes over the backfield. Sure, Montgomery's still there, but Gibbs has shown he's ready to be the alpha, so why change the number? No one said exactly why, but ever since the NFL opened up single-digit numbers to non-QBs, players have had some fun. It's a style move, a way to claim territory, a way of saying, this year's mine. And look, after that surreal 15-2 season in 2024 that ended in playoff heartbreak against the Commanders, Detroit is coming back with a vengeance. If the Lions really want to make a Super Bowl push, they'll need Gibbs in full MVP mode. Changing numbers might seem small, but for some players, it's how they announce that something special is coming. So Lions fans, what do you think about Gibbs switching numbers? Style move, marketing, a sign of what's to come? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But hold on, because what's coming next might have Lions fans even more nervous. Major shakeups in the coaching staff could shake the team's foundation. The Lions are coming off a wild season, 15-2, number 1 seed in the NFC, and an offense that looked like a runaway pinball machine. But now that the dust has settled and all eyes are on 2025, people around the NFL are looking at Detroit with a mix of respect and a bit of fear. But the fear isn't about the players, it's about what's happening behind the clipboard. 2 of the biggest pieces of the puzzle, coordinators Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, are gone. Johnson took the head coaching job with the Bears. Yep, inside the division drama alert. And Glenn headed off to the Jets in New York. The core roster is mostly intact aside from a swap of DJ Reed for Carlton Davis in the secondary, but the coaches, that's a whole different story. Executives around the league have been raving about what Johnson and Glenn built in Detroit. One even compared Johnson's departure to what it would feel like for the Rams to lose Sean McVay, a massive blow. According to Mike Sando from The Athletic, one exec put it bluntly, "What scares me about Detroit isn't the players, it's what they lost on the coaching staff." Taking over the offense now is John Morton, who had a stint as OC with the Jets back in 2017. Not exactly a golden era, that team ranked 28th in total yards. Still, he spent 2024 with the Broncos as the passing game coordinator and helped end their playoff drought. Denver had 52 passes of 20-plus yards, just behind Detroit's 62, and with the weapons the Lions have, expectations are still sky high. On defense, Kelvin Shepard got promoted from within and will take over the unit for the first time in his career. He's done a great job with the linebackers and earned Dan Campbell's trust, but replacing Glenn Glenn, who had a knack for getting the best out of guys like Derek Barnes, won't be easy. Shepard brings more of a linebacker-focused mindset, unlike Glenn's DB background. At the end of the day, the on-field talent is still top tier, but around the league, execs are showing some caution. The 2025 script is going to look different, the roster's the same, but the play callers have changed. Whether that's a problem or just the next epic chapter in the Campbell era, we're about to find out. And for those doubting now, they might be eating their words by January. As a Lions fan, you can still feel the hype, but there's a bit of nervous energy in the air. Gibbs is hungry for the spotlight, and that's great. But losing Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn at the same time, that's a game changer. The offense might keep rolling with Morton, but there's no replacing the mind behind one of the franchise's most exciting seasons. And on defense, Shepard will need to prove he's more than just a great linebackers coach. If this team still wants to dream big about a Super Bowl, every decision from here on out matters. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single update about your favorite team.